So Deontay Wilder gets knocked out by Zhili Zhang yesterday. So I did call it. I'm going to give myself credit for that one. I called Zhili Zhang inside 6 rounds and he did it. Zhili Zhang, he stalked him just as I thought he would. The bigger man had the confidence to walk Deontay Wilder back. He stalked him. He applied pressure. I mean, it wasn't very exciting, but Zhili Zhang was quite cautious. Obviously, he still respected Deontay Wilder's power a little bit. So he was walking him back. He was trying to find the opening. Sometimes he'd go down to the body. Sometimes Deontay Wilder would dip down to his right and avoid the left hand. But eventually he broke him down. He actually hit Deontay Wilder with the same hook that Usyk hit Tyson Fury did in that 9th round. So as Deontay Wilder threw the right hand, we saw Big Bang Zhang. We saw him dip down to his left, throw the right hook, which grazed Deontay Wilder and kind of, I don't know if it stunned him, but it disorientated him. And you saw Deontay Wilder turning around and complaining to the referee or whatever he was doing. And then, rookie mistake, turned his back. Big Bang Zhang just followed in, hit him with a peach right hook, and it was lights out for Deontay Wilder. Now, we all knew Deontay Wilder couldn't box. We all knew that. We all know he hasn't got anything really apart from a very fast right hand and a powerful right hand. But it was a very sad ending, I can't lie. So, Deontay Wilder, as annoying as he is, as pathetic as some of the things he said are, as poor as his resume was, he brought excitement to the heavyweight division. At the time that Fury was fighting him, he brought excitement. He made it. He was a character in the heavyweight division. He's better than some of these other boring guys like AJ. So it was good. It was good to have Deontay Wilder around in the heavyweight division. Fury beat the stuffing out of him. And again, people want to discredit Fury's win over Deontay Wilder now because it's so easy to do that. That's what casuals do. They discredit people once they see them get beaten. But at the time, Tyson Fury was coming back from being overweight and on drugs or whatever he was. He was coming back. He wasn't in his best shape. Deontay Wilder had that aura about him. So sometimes not about the talent, but it's about the aura. People feared Deontay Wilder. They feared his right hand. He had that confidence in his own right hand. He knew that if he catches you, you're going. So once that aura goes, a fighter is never the same. We've seen it so many times with Mike Tyson once Buster Douglas beat him. We've seen it with Miguel Cotto. He was unbeaten. Once he got beaten, he didn't have that aura anymore. We've seen it with so many punchers. Once they get beaten and once they quote unquote get found out, everybody else starts beating them as well. So people want to discredit Fury for that. And again, I'm not saying Deontay Wilder's amazing because we all know he can't really box and his main attribute was his right hand. But he was still very, very dangerous, as we've seen time and time again. He could knock you spark out with one shot. And Tyson Fury dealt with him. He beat him up badly. First fight, he embarrassed him. Second fight, he battered him. Third fight was a very 50-50 touch and go fight. But he battered him. Both of them battered each other, to be fair. But Tyson Fury battered him. Destroyed his confidence. We saw Deontay Wilder sitting in the press conference wearing headphones because he didn't want Fury to get in his head. His confidence got destroyed. So it's sad to see him at this stage. His confidence completely shot. That's not the same guy that fought Tyson Fury. Not even 1%. It's not the same guy. It's not the same. When he fought Joseph Parker, he was shot. You could see him mentally, he's shot. I don't know about physically, but mentally the guy's shot. Completely shot. Has no confidence in himself. Can't box to save his life. So for me, this was a foregone conclusion. I saw this happening. Big Bang Zhang was going to knock him out. Was just going to walk him down. The weight difference was ridiculous. What was it? 30 kilograms, 60 pounds. So yeah, it's kind of sad to see Deontay Wilder go out like that. He shouldn't have fired Mark Breland. Mark Breland, okay, he probably didn't make Deontay Wilder a world-beating, brilliant fighter with a superb jab and fundamentals, but he got Deontay Wilder doing what Deontay Wilder was supposed to do, knocking people out. Soon as this guy fired him and brought in Malik Scott, like everybody said, Malik Scott has made Deontay Wilder into Malik Scott. In the fight, in the post-fight interview that I saw after the Joseph Parker loss, Malik Scott just looked so happy and relaxed. It didn't seem to bother him that Deontay Wilder got beaten. He's turned Deontay Wilder into what Malik Scott was, which was a very, very poor heavyweight. One who went down 5 times, I believe, against Luis Ortiz, and one who got beaten by Wilder himself. So awful, awful, awful move to keep Malik Scott in the corner, especially after that loss to Joseph Parker. We could all see that there were some serious issues there. But yeah, I mean, it's time for Wilder to retire. He brought some excitement to the sport. He made a lot of money. It's time for him to just retire. Not worth seeing him again, in my opinion. Zhang did really well. I knew it was going to happen. Zhang has potentially got some big fights on the horizon. With who? I don't really know where he goes from here. He doesn't seem to be in the heavyweight picture. Doesn't seem like they want him for AJ in September at Wembley. So I don't really know where he goes from here. But Zhang is dangerous to anyone. Zhang himself, though, guys, 40, 41, whatever he is, his gas tank is not great. He's kind of coming to the end as well, even though he's still in fairly good condition. Like, he had, as far as I know, he hasn't taken many beatings or hasn't taken a lot of damage in his career. So there's still some exciting fights out there for him. I don't really know who I'd like to see him in against at this point. Maybe a fight with AJ would be a good fight. But I don't see him beating AJ, to be honest. He's too flat-footed. AJ can move a little bit. I think it would just be a pointless fight for Zhili Zhang at this stage. But anyway, it was a good night's boxing. The atmosphere in Saudi was awful. It was horrible. It was better for the Fury fight because there were some fans in there supporting Fury, some supporting Usyk. So it was a lot more. It sounded a lot more like a normal world title fight. But yesterday was awful. It's probably the worst atmosphere I've seen on a boxing fight for a long time. But anyway, how did you guys think? What do you guys think of Wilder? Should he retire? Is that it? And where does Zhang go from here?